Before this video starts, I want to say subscribe to this channel. Every day I'm live streaming zombies. I'm grinding camos, doing Easter eggs, grinding for augments, high round exfils. I'm doing everything. If you don't want to miss this, subscribe, because you might not see this channel again. I don't have a set time of day doing these live streams, so the best way for you to find my live streams is by subscribing to my channel. So in Black Ops 6, there are 8 perks. These perks are Juggernog, Stamina Up, Speed Cola, Deadshot Daiquiri, Quick Revive, Elemental Pop, PhD Flopper, and the newly added Melee Macchiato. In addition to adding Melee Macchiato, Call of Duty added Augments. These work from buffing perks to changing how the perk works. Essentially, it's this game's equivalent to upgrading perks from Cold War. Each perk has 6 augments, 3 major augments and 3 minor augments, and they all do pretty much different things. In this video, I'm going to be showing which augments I think are the best for each perk and why I believe each augment is the best for the perk. The first perk we're going to be doing is Juggernog. The 2 best augments for this perk are Probiotic and Hardened Plates. Probiotic adds 50 HP to Juggernog. So with the base HP addition to Juggernog, Probiotic adds 50. And when zombies do so much damage, high rounds, and in boss fights, this is almost essential for Juggernog. Now Hardened Plates strengthens your armor. Armor is very important in this game. So if zombies do less damage to your armor, that's a given. Next perk we're going to be talking about is Stamina. The 2 augments I believe are perfect for Stamina are Dasher and Hotfoot. Dasher increases your attack sprint duration. So this is straightforward. You can tackle sprint for much longer periods. It's amazing for boss fights such as Terminus and just overall staying alive. Now Hotfoot is a very odd augment. It's a stretch. If you throw a frag and explode zombies, you're going to get faster. My idea for this perk and why I think it's the best augment for this perk is if you're in a crowd, you throw a Sentex, you explode the zombies, you're going to get a speed boost where you can dash out of there with no problem. My take on 2 augments for Speed Cola are her Classic Formula and Quick Swap. Classic Formula boosts reloading speed on top of what it already is boosted by. It's Classic Speed Cola. That's given name. Quick Swap allows you to swap weapons faster. It's in the name. This can range from wonder weapons to anything. Wonder weapons such as the jet gun, when you shoot and try to swap weapons, there's a slight delay. This augment will lessen that delay, causing you to not panic as much, which is extremely good. Deadshot Daiquiri's 2 augments are Deadhead and Deadbreak. Deadhead increases critical damage. Critical damage is headshots, or for boss zombies, points of interest you should shoot at. Example, in Terminus, tentacles, you need to shoot at the glowing parts of tentacles. That would be considered a crit damage. And when bosses, like the Terminus boss, every damage counts, so increasing crit damage would be huge. Deadbreak increases damage to armor pieces. In high rounds, armored zombies get hectic, and this augment would essentially melt those zombies in high rounds. The best augments for Quick Revive are EMT and Swift Recovery. EMT allows downed teammates to keep all perks that are on their bleed up bar. When you're training zombies and you have a downed teammate and it's going to take a while to get them, EMT will fix that teammate not having their perks after being downed. Now, Swift Recovery is very good for high rounds, bosses, everything imaginable. When a teammate is down and you revive them, both of you are going to get a huge speed boost, allowing you to get out of the area where either the boss is mobs and zombies are. It's very good. As for elemental pop, it's obvious. We know what augment's going to be on this list. The two augments are Electric Cherry and Vulnera Bean. Electric Cherry is obviously a former perk itself, and when you reload, electric shocks fly out around you, causing zombies to get stunned, allowing you to reload faster. Straightforward, it's amazing. I shouldn't need to list the reasons why it's amazing. Now, for Vulnera Bean slightly increases enemy elemental weakness damage. So if you're shooting and your elemental pop procs, that damage is going to be increased. It's great for bosses who take elemental damage, such as Terminus boss and anything in the future. The PhD flopper augments are so obvious, I don't even know why I'm adding it to this video. But for the sake of the video, the two augments are PhD Slider and Tribologist. PhD Slider will allow you to slide into zombies, causing explosions. I find myself sliding 1 trillion times more than I find myself dolphin diving. Now, I'm not saying I don't dolphin dive, but I'm sliding a lot more. PhD Slider will just add to the greatness of sliding. Now, Tribologist is going to increase sliding damage and sliding speed. So while you are flinging yourself around with Tribologist and sliding into zombies, PhD Slider is just going to melt them. It's amazing. These are the best augments in the game, with possibly the best perk in the game. The final augments I'm going to look at are for the new perk, Melee Macchiato. This perk is amazing. I'm loving it every time I'm using it. It's essentially just the 1-inch punch from Origins. Now, the two augments I will be using are Triple Shot and Strength Training. Triple Shot essentially acts as an AoE for Melee Macchiato. When you punch one zombie instead of one ragdolling away, it's going to be multiple. This is great for when you get cornered and you need somewhere to go because you're being surrounded. You punch, big AoE thing of zombies is going to fly out of, let's say, a corner, and you're going to be able to get out of there. Now, Strength Training essentially reassures that, and your punch can one hit kill normal zombies for more rounds. It's essentially just adding more melee damage, which is a great safeguard for the scenario of you getting cornered and having to punch your way out. As of today, I do believe these are the best augments currently in the game for all perks. I believe this is subject to change when more augments get added or more perks get added. But as of now, I am a firm believer in these being the best augments.